everyone, I'm Tina. This is To the Inner Wild. Thanks for being here. Today is 10/4, Sunday. Anyway, I thought, what am I gonna theme around today? Because I'm not too proud of the struggle. None of us are, really, when we're going through it. So let me just tell you some good things about today. Today, I went to the beach. I went to San Onofre Trails, which I haven't gone to in a long time. It used to be our regular place. And so, yeah, we were there, and it was just high tide, plenty of rocks to maneuver through. So that kept me literally on my toes, which is nice, you know. You gotta take the good with the bad. When you take the good, you take the bad, you take them all, and there you have the facts of life. I don't remember like the full out song, but I was alive during that day. You know, in your like social group, and you engage in something like of similar interest, like really heavily into it. Like if you were really into what's that? That show where they go bazinga. I don't even. Anyway, in your group, you try a lot who's who within those characters. So, if anybody has ever watched The Facts of Life, who they most related with. Oh, there's one that came out. We'll go with this. I know it's a pre-shuffle, but it's okay. Let's see what's going on with this. All right, everybody, what do you see? No cheating, no cheating. Okay, my turn. The first option would have been A Burning Man. Second, Final Scene to the Jesus Christ Superstar. I think that's a musical for all you young'uns. Japanese Calligraphy is number 3. 4 is the Magna Carta. And then the 5th is the Virgin Mary. This is card number 20. Perceiving a burning man signals deeply repressed and violent rage. Wow, I kind of got the Burning Man. But what's up with that? I don't understand. What I truly saw were, okay, drumsticks. And then how the devil's depicted with 2 horns or whatever, but then it's also two-faced. That's what I saw. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the devil's beating at my door, guys. He's trying to beat on my own drum. Get your own freaking drum. I don't want that. I'm trying to tell you, see? I was going to tell you something. And I just can't. I'm not the only person involved, and you only take responsibility of your own life, right? So try not to intrude on their realms of possibilities. Don't screw with their abundance, okay? Leave them alone. Okay, today we're gonna do the Ninth Dimension Tarot. And what I like about this, I don't know why they market it differently, but it's basically the ditto version of the Astral Tarot, which I love because it's in black and white, keeps things simple. It's the exact same thing. So it's a blend of colors. So maybe it'll give emotion behind it as well as the chakra link. So I thought that giving a color or emotion to the picture would help magnify pockets of meaning. I've had this one for a little while now, and I thought, let's go ahead and try this out. Because I like how the pictures are done. Ooh, Justice, hello. It's all from one line. It's unending. I remember having this exercise, this art exercise in elementary school, meeting the same point, and I just like the idea of how there's constant flow in in the form, an infinite dynamic. It brings life to the cards, I feel. It's continuous. It's unending. I know that's what pretty much infinity means, but when you actually speak those words and you hear it, it's a very different thing. I cannot emphasize it enough. That continuous motion when things feel stagnant. And that's why I think I wanted to get these cards out today, because I just like feeling so stuck in being in limbo. Sucks when you are your own worst enemy. And I keep remembering all these things that I've said before to you guys, and then when I apply it to my own, yes, it is a struggle. I am working on it. So, I was just feeling my thoughts were misplaced. My feelings were misplaced. I did not feel like things were going to be okay. So with walkie-talkie signals, you say 10-4, like confirmation, affirmation that things are going to be okay. The energy is only stagnant for a certain frame of time. I thought this would give me more answers, as well as finding out where our head's at. Let's go ahead and start with that, Spirit. Spirit, I invite you in. Okay, that's one. All right. Okay, so this is ours. Okay. So yeah, Spirit, angels, ancestors, higher selves, I invite you in. This is for the collective whole of the collective whole, and to uplift each and every one of us as soon as we receive these messages. Yeah, just help us out here. Some reassurance that things are going to be okay. Yeah, it's a 12:12 on the clock, and I know that this needs some shuffling, but to get, I got 1, 2, 3 of swords, all in reverse. So let's just, I want to put that back in the deck, Spirit. Please forgive me. Let's shuffle a little bit more, okay? So I just wanted to know that everything is going to be okay. Because in transitions, and you know, when we get these forecasts and we try to manifest, it takes practice to build the resilience to actually pull you through whatever it is. So it might be several attempts at our endeavors in order to actually achieve success, and sometimes we dismiss success, kind of overlook its greater meaning. Maybe it's just an undertone of a blessing, a manifestation, that this is truly what you needed instead of what you wanted, or it'll end up being what you wanted in the long run. So I'm trying not to get too hung up on manifestations, but just kind of be aware in the moment, in the now. Because when you get so fixed, you become more results oriented, and so you're lacking vision. If you're looking in one direction, you're not going to be able to look in the other, in a way that if you're just looking at the results, you're bypassing the journey, what you pick up along the way, and how beautifully orchestrated that is, even if it's messy. Everything has purpose. Knight of Wands. Yes. Okay. So I don't know why we got into all of that. Oh, not getting too hung up with trying too hard with the divine, you know, with manifestations, getting it down to the very T, like we're making some kind of potion, like alchemists with other elements. You know, some things are just like, there's more to it than just the precision of measurements. And saying that it's only a matter of time. You know, like doing alchemy and then giving it time. There's an application of self as well in order to get the data that you needed, the results that you were looking for. It It involves your involvement. That's funny. I couldn't think of another word. So let's go ahead with this. Let's proceed with this. Okay. So everybody, your turn. You'll get some time to look at this. This ink blot design. Just let it settle in. See if you capture anything that resembles anything to you. Images can be abstract as far as not having completion of an object in order to call it the object that you perceive it as. Okay, my turn. Okay, I have two. Okay. So, one is a caliper, second one is a bottle, 3 is an embrace, 4 is a half-empty glass of Chardonnay, and the 5th one is a nutcracker. One of the ones that I got was a caliper, but it was more like pliers. And then I'll tell you what the other one was. My first observation. Okay, if you saw a caliper, you are more effectively ruled by your shoulds than you should nots, as they are less spontaneous and more predictable. A bottle is a sign, or medical terms, a flag meaning you feel trapped. A bottle is symbolic of your need to deliver that message to those around you. Third one is an embrace. You are suffering from the why me syndrome. Why not ask the person next to you what they think of you? The 4th one is a half-empty glass of Chardonnay. A psychodynamic theory can make neither heads nor tails of your response. Flip a coin for more data. The 5th one is a nutcracker. You are a real ball breaker, the type that likes to be in control. Perhaps you should consider working as a dominatrix. Just remember, somewhere between passion and obsession lies subjugation. Okay, what I saw was the legs, like bow-legged, of a skeleton. So the feet, calf, like shin area, knees, like bow-legged. Maybe that'll play some truth into here. Feeling awkward, maybe, in our stance. Hey, that's what it is. Okay. Spirit. Good job. Alright. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, that's what you wanted to tell us. Okay, I think. Alright, so we have the 3 of Cups. Ta-da! 6 of Pentacles. Ta-da! We've got the 7 of Pentacles. Ta-da! We've got the 8 of Pentacles. Ta-da! And then we've got the King of Swords. Ta-da! So, and then the bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. Ta-da! It's going to take a little bit, but let's go for it. Okay. So the King of Swords. Let me just look at this in total. I should have given it more time with shuffling, but you know what? Spirit wants stuff to come out. It'll come out. Okay. Maybe. Hey. Maybe we were on, the consecutive numbers. I feel like a countdown versus like moving back in time, or counting up. But if there's graduating numbers, then that would indicate growth. But if it's declining, it could mean like moving backwards in time, like a rewind of events, or the opposite of growth, retraction. I feel like that's what that is. Okay, so there's retraction. Okay, so whoever this King of Swords is, he is protector. Doesn't put up with stuff. I've taken a break from stuff, and I'm feeling really worn out. If you ask me. Religious convictions. Not a soft-spoken person, but capable of joyous enthusiasm. Usually quiet. Love of life. But the table, the way it's presented, is quite different from the astral deck. Okay, a man of responsibility and honor. who also has sensitivity and appreciation for cultural and aesthetic beauty. A married man with religious convictions. Okay, so whoever that is in your life is working on mastery of their craft. And there's a level of ownership, perpendicular dynamic, in meaning that these look left, these look right. You've been very detailed about it, strategic in it. You've invested yourself into it. You basically did the work on the depth and the breadth of it. So that person has dotted their I's and crossed their T's. They're focusing on their coin. Yep. Invested in it. And then we have here the Seven of Pentacles, so now they're just waiting for fruition. Three of Pentacles, it's a collaboration, it's a group project or a group undertaking. See, three on both sides. So that's the Three of Pentacles energy, both sides in building something together. And then that's your single one, that's your own, that's your ace. Okay, that person's ace anyway. And then Six of Pentacles, they hear you, want to express some kind of generosity, like a giving back. Could be giving back to this world, could be charity. But then we also got the Three of Cups with celebration. And the Five of Cups. Okay. No matter how I feel, just gotta go through it. Okay. A cynic tries to discourage others. Faith is maintained in the face of scoffers. A business partnership is offered. The stock market turns downward, etc. And the Seven of Pentacles is supreme success is awarded to those who persevere. The greatest heights are reached by those who use imagination and daring. Goals and projects are completed. Satisfaction and joy. Okay, that's cool. Six of Pentacles. A severe storm of thunder and rain. Rivers and lakes are overflowing. Nature erupts. Man survives in the face of obstacles. Like it's raining almost. The Pentacles are of the earth. When they say man survives in the face of obstacles, it's really saying that there's generosity extended to you by the universe. It's karma. It's good karma. You may feel like you've had a stroke of bad luck. That may be legit, but I think it's maybe a matter of perspective. Okay, I'm feeling a little fragmented here. I don't understand why though. But let's proceed along. The Three of Cups is a person yields to hatred and reaps the reward of hate for himself or herself. Fear destroys reality and causes someone to overreact. A state of war against oneself, against others, against nations. Fear and anxiety causes illness. What is going on here? A necessity to analyze the motives of others, a spirit of transcendence, a period of reaping rewards from past labor, a new business trend. What is going on? Alright, I'm going to have to take a break here. I'm sorry, Spirit. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm going to try this over. Something is wrong. King of Cups. Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect this circle, this sacred space between myself, the all those watching. Hi everyone. Something's really weird today. Something is really, really weird. This is my third attempt. It's okay, it's fine. I'm just wondering if I'm just out of alignment. Now let's get a message for the collective whole. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Anyway, I wasn't feeling too good, so. We got that going on. Why is this Queen of Wands getting distracted, manifesting, looking over her shoulder at this Knight of Wands? We know what the Knight of Wands is all about. Number one, he's not a king yet. You have to be at least a king to qualify. What's happening here? They're flirting. Notice the green. You know, green is also about jealousies. Whether that be embodied within these roles or incurred on both ends. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go ahead and see what else there is. Spirit, is there anything else you want to go ahead and convey? Three of Cups. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Do I suck at shuffling? 6 and 5 of Cups. This is what came up in the last read. Why would it be 5 of Cups? 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands wants to manifest. And she's kind of looking back on it like, perhaps. And then, but behind his back is wanting to celebrate because I don't know what it is. He wants to declare galloping through and presenting some kind of good news, whether it's as simple as making a decision or knowing what he wants. And then next up we got 6 of Cups and then 5 of Cups, which is descending and pastime love. The 5 of Cups I thought was not seeing the blessing before. That's what it is. So these two had a relationship, a previous relationship that goes like way back in the day, or is pretty nostalgic in an innocent kind of way. Maybe you have that dynamic in your relationship. You don't necessarily need to have that longevity. That's Hi everyone. I'm here trying to finish up my video. Okay, so the wanting of a celebration, of the reunion, almost like there's a hidden 6 of Wands energy here. There's a lot of cups in here. Yeah, so there's a desire to do that. Because all of this, the 6, the 5, and the 3 of Cups are trailing after the Knight of Wands. And then on the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So there is a lack of stability, which means that it hasn't happened yet. So in the meantime, really, this is what's happening at the moment. Just like liking each other. Here is what? 10 of Cups in reverse. I told you, because of the lack of balance. You know what that's saying? It's like, all work and no play makes Johnny a sad boy, or something like that. Anyway, it's a cup energy, and then it is a sacral chakra. And there's an outflow of all of it. So That's kind of just what came to mind. Is there anything else that you'd like to say, Spirit? Okay. The star in reverse. There's greater meaning to this. I got this card in upright on the Astral Tarot. And there is this Leo energy within the sun. Not just because it's a sun, but if you actually look closely, the abstract art, the nose, the snout of the line right there in the eyes right here, and then the mane is rays. And the stars here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to take work to reach this star quality, to manifest your best. That's what it is. Yeah. So since it's in reverse, your stuff is still in progress. You're still manifesting your fuller potential. But there's a misalignment, imbalance of priorities. Like ultimate priorities. When we want to root ourselves in something, we want to make sure that's within a proper matrix, proper foundation, so that we are stable, yes? And we want to make sure that our priorities at the core, at the heart, at the root level, hold integrity. That's what that means. And we're not yet there, so you may be manifesting, you know, these two characters may be manifesting, but it's within a different aspect of manifestation. Like, you know, when you have two kids fighting and then you tell them to make up and then it's kind of over, it's like forcing it to happen, but in effect it's like one's not sorry or the other one's not sorry, and so they go through the motions of it, but at the heart, the intention is not conveyed, is not actually transpiring. So that's the energy that I get there. That as far as the manifestation, the heart is really, the roots are what really needs to be fixed. Like when you garden, working with orchids are so, I can't work with orchids, I don't know, I have had no luck yet, but basically the roots need to, I don't know, some sensitivity with the roots, just like needing air and not being overwatered, just certain conditions. So we're pretty much very similar to that. In fact, I want to get one of those cards out, the flower cards out, but I don't know where it is. I feel like there's another card that needs to come out of here, Spirit. What are your thoughts? Okay. It is the Knight of Swords. It wanted to come out last time, I just didn't get it. It was at the bottom of the deck. It's in reverse. The Knight of Swords smiles to us. In its reversal, cultural and spiritual enjoyment. Negative response to an important production is received, but success is won. What? Negative response to an important production is received, but success is won. Oh, so you followed through in an endeavor. You followed through in